What is up, everybody? Jester here, and today's the day we get a brand new update in No Man's Sky. It's called the Orbital Update. It's all about the space stations, and there's a few other things they threw in. I'm going to tell you a little bit about each of those, and then one little flaw that I found, because even in my first hour playing, I found something you guys are going to want to know. So stick around to the end. There's a ton to cover. Let's get right into it. As I said, the Orbital update for No Man's Sky dropped today. I've only been home for a couple of hours, so I've only had a little bit of time to look at this, but I've discovered a lot of information already. But most of what this update deals with is the space stations, and I gotta be honest, these things look great. Everything has changed about these space stations. Everything's in a different place. It's kind of refreshing, though, if you ask me, because now I can go and I can look around and find all these different terminals and where all these other terminals are at. It's kind of fun to have to relearn something after all this time. So one little note that I do have, there's one little multi-tool over here, and if you walk to the other side, there's another multi-tool. We now have dual multi-tool slots in space stations. And not all of the upgrades are on the inside. Apparently this is now procedurally generated for each system, for these regular systems. From what I can tell, the pirate systems have not made any changes at all. But the regular systems, the 1, 2, and 3-star ones, definitely did. And it's not just that, there's also the interiors. So definitely go check out all these stations and see what they have to offer. It's kind of cool flying into them now. So before I get into the real meat and potatoes of this video, which is the actual ship customization, and yeah, I said that, we have ship customization, but trust me, I've already figured a couple of things out on this. I do want to mention the last little bits of the update. One, they put in a new guild system, and to me, I'll get into that when I get into it. I'm not going to look at that too much, but I was more intrigued by the freighter. We all know that with fleet command rooms and your navigator, you can send out your frigates to do missions. And then what happens when they get in trouble? Usually they limp back, but now apparently they've added a captain mode or a CEO kind of mode where you're overseeing the operation. You can scramble your squadron. We'll see if they did something with that. I hope so. But this sounds really intriguing. Currently have all my frigates out. Hoping to get more information on this for you guys, but not just yet. So in theory, most of this works just like the old salvaging system used to do. What we're trying to do here is get custom parts to build a new ship. And this is the only real way to do it. You can't actually go and upgrade an old ship. You can't change the color, you can't do any of that stuff. What you can do is treat it like you were doing a scrapping ship run. So you're gonna go in and make an offer on the starship. And for me, it's not a big deal. Like as long as you got a good source of money, we can do that. Now we're gonna go find the starship upgrade area. Once you find the terminal, which is in the back of the area, we're gonna go straight in and we're gonna be met with a new option, which is begin salvage analysis. This is gonna put us back to where we would have been. Now you can still claim the scrap for all of these ships. You can still get the upgrades, you can get the modules to help open up your inventory in your ships. But what you can also do is extract custom modules. For me, I'm going to try the wings because I like the wings on this one, and this is going to lead to the next problem, but we'll get there in just a second. Now that we have our part in inventory, we're going to go to the fabricator just to kind of show you guys how to do this. We're going to go to make sure you're on fighter because there is 3 options: explorer, fighter, and hauler. We're going to look at the wings because that's the part we just got. These are the Vesper wings. I think they look kind of neat, and as you can see, they're now on our custom ship with a bunch of other parts missing. And I know that I also have a thruster here. We could put this in. So now that's done. If we had a fuselage, we could put that in. You see where we're getting at here? We basically now have a ship. But what's the reactor core? How the hell do you get one of those? And it's actually kind of easy. All you have to do is come over to the Starship Research guy. He's going to have everything you need for that. We're going to purchase the upgrade module. We're going to get the S-Class. There's no reason to go for anything but S-Class here, folks. Just saying. Instead of just going in and getting a ship that I'm not going to use and I'm just going to delete anyway, I kind of want to talk to you guys about the part that I promised you at the beginning, which is the problems that there currently are with this system. Number 1, when you go out and get these different parts for these different ships, these show up as items in your inventory. So just know that it's not a master list that you unlock as soon as you get that thruster you were looking for or that body part you were looking for. You have to have all the parts to assemble your ship in your inventory for that ship. Now, if you're just going out and wildly collecting, this is going to become a problem really, really quick because you're going to run out of space and or storage space even in your containers to store these things. So just know that I think you probably should be a little more poignant on what you're doing. And number two, I hate to put it this way, but why? And why now? This is cool, and we get to go do something new, but I've already got all the ships that I want. I don't understand why this has got to be the next biggest bells and whistles thing. And spoiler alert, I got a video coming out next week. It's probably going to spoil even more from the last update, because that's when I got it done, was just yesterday. And then they dropped this on me today, but I was going to work on that. If you guys are into this kind of content, please subscribe to the channel. Go follow the Twitch as well. This is where all the streaming stuff happens, is over on Twitch now. Thank you, copyright claims on YouTube. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully you learned something. Hopefully it helps you spend a little less time getting stuff done that you want to get done in No Man's Sky. Till next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.